Hello, my name is Alexa Haave. I study at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. I am here doing a report on my study abroad experience in Brazil. My topic is the music between both Brazil and Nebraska, the similarities and differences, and the different things I experienced while studying in Brazil. To start off my project, I'm going to give some credits to the people who made this possible for me. First off, the different universities that had students participate in the program, which were the University of Nebraska at Kearney, the University of Nebraska at Omaha, the University of Nebraska at Lincoln, the University of Nebraska Medical Center. Also, the people who funded this program: James Milliken, President, University of Nebraska; Thomas Farrel, Vice-Provost of Global Engagement; the University of Nebraska Foundation; Joshua Davis, Global Engagement Coordinator; and also the international programs at UNO. Once again, I would like to thank all those sponsors and people who made this possible. This trip was extremely eye-opening and life-changing, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me and for all the other students who participated in this program. To begin my project, I found a quote by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, and it states that music is the universal language of mankind. I chose to begin my project with this particular quote because while in Brazil, I realized that their music isn't just what we think it is. It's not just samba, it's not just bossa nova. They have very similar music types to what we have here in the States. And as a Nebraskan traveling abroad, I thought that was a very interesting topic. And I was kind of set aback, realizing that their music was so similar to what we have here. All of that being said, I'm going to move on and start talking about the music itself. In general, the music of Brazil is very diverse. Again, going there, I expected to hear a lot of bossa nova, a lot of samba, but that's not the case. I heard many different types, even those that are very popular here. In this presentation, I'm going to be covering 3 of those different types. The first type is rock, the second type is country, and the third type is going to be about the presence of American music in Brazilian culture. Also, all of the music used in this project was found in the area of Piracicaba, Brazil. And now, moving on to the first type, rock music. In Piracicaba, the group was given the privilege of going to a rock concert by the band Sepultura. Going to the concert, we saw that Brazilians donned black clothes, they wore piercings, they had the typical rock hairstyles like dreadlocks, overgrown messy hair. It was very similar to going to a heavy metal concert in the US, which is very interesting. Here's an original clip of the concert itself. before, going to this concert was a big shocker for me personally. It was not at all what I expected of Brazilian music. I had no idea they had rock like this, and that the concert goers were so much like Americans going to a rock concert. Moving on, I'm going to talk about the second type of music, and that is Brazilian country. The picture displayed, you have myself along with a couple other students who went on the trip. When we went to Brazil originally, one of the other students told me about Brazilian country, that it is a lot like our own country here in the US, but they add a little bit more pop to it. I was very interested to see what this was actually like, and we had the opportunity to actually see it in real life. As with the Brazilian rock that we were able to see in Piracicaba, I took an original video of the Brazilian country being performed. And here's the clip. For Brazilian country, I just have a few more comments. At this specific venue, the people who went were dressed much like people here in the US and how they would dress for a country music concert. Guys wore faded jeans, flannel, plaid tops. Girls wore skirts, jeans, boots, just like here in America. Also, a very interesting thing that I saw were couples doing line dances and swing dancing. If you pay very close attention to the clip actually just shown, you'll be able to see a couple swing dancing right in front of me. So, now after reviewing Brazilian country, I'm going to move on to the third and final type of music that I saw in Piracicaba. And as it says in the corner caption here, American pop, to my surprise, is very, very popular in Brazil. I would see it just about everywhere. The people in Brazil don't necessarily all speak English, but they will try to sing to American music. Some of the artists that had music playing down there were people such as Katy Perry, Bruno Mars, Britney Spears. I was very surprised to find their music existing in Brazil. This clip that I have here is of a couple of the University of Nebraska students in a car with one of the students from Piracicaba. A Bruno Mars song actually popped up on the radio, and this is what happened. Again, the presence of American pop in Brazil was something that I never expected, that I never thought that I'd be able to go talk to the students of Piracicaba, have a song that we both knew play, and then be able to rock out and jam out to it all the same. And now, in conclusion, I'm going to talk a little bit more about my experience. Music has always been a big part of my life, and being able to have the opportunity to explore it in a different country is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. This experience was very eye-opening for me because, again, when traveling to Brazil, I prepared myself for hearing a lot of samba, for hearing a lot of traditional Brazilian music, but instead I heard things I never expected, such as the heavy metal, the Brazilian country, and most surprisingly, American music. So, overall, as a student from the University of Nebraska system, I do believe this experience was very rewarding, and that I was exposed to things and ideas and different situations that I never thought were even possible.